Hello and welcome back, David and the cold Miss Lady Kaufman. I guess she must be freezing.
It's cold in here.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Turn
think
the
so.
heat on.
I'm getting roasted. I'm sweating bullets. But we are back with our weekly roundup. We got a lot of interesting stuff from SIDESHOW, from FUNKO, from NECA, so on and so forth. And we're going to take a look at that here in a second. I wanted to show something that I put up on Instagram here this week. It's Open by Chance on Instagram and Open by Chance on Facebook if you haven't found us there. This is a Foot Locker. This is a pop department in a Foot Locker. They're experimenting with this in New York apparently, and they're thinking about doing this in other locations. So I don't know how I feel about that. It feels like just market oversaturation because, I mean, they've got these in gas stations. They get pops in the FedEx store. I put a picture of that up a couple of weeks ago. It's not an inability to find pops that's the problem. It's the inability to find the ones that people are looking for. Because you can go into FYE and find 500 pops on the shelves, and it's the same ones that are everywhere else, which is why they're still sitting on the shelves. It's just saying. I thought this was unusual.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll do well if they sell sports figures.
Yeah, maybe
you know,
they'll
they keep it limited to sports.
Or if they get exclusive sports figures.
Yeah.
Although this looks like a pretty big spot. That's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it does. But maybe it'll do better again if they limit it to sports figures.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That would make sense.
I don't know. I don't shop at Foot Locker.
Me either. Anyway, Jada Metals.
Yay.
Yay, Jada Metals. Let's see what Jada Metals has to do.
Nano figures.
More nano figures of classic 90 years Mickey related.
I wish that was the 4 or the 6 inch.
She likes Jada Metals.
I love Jada Metals. I'd rather
like
collect that than FUNKO.
She doesn't like the 4-inch ones. I mean,
no, the 1 inch.
Rather the 1-inch ones. She likes the 4 and the 6 and 8. Is it 6 or 8?
6.
6 inch. Okay. She knows better than I do. And that's it for Jada. Sorry. Let's go.
They still look good though. I like the black and white.
Yeah, the black and white stands out. They have Mezco coming up.
Okay.
And look at that.
Cable.
I like that. From X-Force. Yeah. And I'm getting more and more into the Mezco. You've seen I did a Mezco review, 1/12 scale Mezco review, and I got another one coming up here shortly. I had done Commander Rogers, and I'm doing Space Ghost next, 1/12 collector. I'm getting into these more and more. A high-end action figure. I mean, they're not cheap. New, they're like around $80.
Yeah.
But there is a considerable amount of detail to these figures, and especially posability, accessories, everything. I really like these figures. So there's a thumbs up from for Mezco for this one. I'm not sure about this one though. This is Quarantine.
The living dead doll.
Yes, who is missing an eye. I don't know what it is with them and making the dolls miss an eye, because remember another one had an eye missing too. You see she's kind of dressed like a nurse and has the face mask.
Yeah.
Because she's quarantined. I don't know. They're popular. I'm not into it, but they're popular.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it for Mezco. We're going to look at NECA.
Yay, NECA.
NECA, here is their official Predators. The next line of Predators coming up. Hornhead Predator, and he does have horns.
Yeah. And his mouth is closed.
Yeah, mouth is closed.
And he comes with an extra head.
Yeah.
You can see
or it's a mask.
Hood. Well,
I think it's a mask. Because these are like 7-inch size series. But instead of being in the box with the door that flops out, they're on this kind of packaging. The broken tusk Predator with the armor.
I got a female Predator? Is that the alternate world?
Machinko Predator. Female, it's a human female, obviously. I think these I'm not sure if these are based on the movie or based on one of the comic books. It might be based on one of the Dark Horse comics. And this one,
I like that,
is based on a character that was filmed for the new Predator movie and cut.
Oh,
They
no.
cut it out, but NECA already had the contract for the figure, and right now NECA is still balancing it off because since they went through all the trouble, somebody sculpted this.
Yeah,
that's a
I like that. I would want that.
That's a prototype. Someone sculpted it, and NECA's like, we kind of still want to do it, and so there's a little hoopla with that. Hopefully they can go ahead and get it out. Obviously, this is a predator that got left behind and is on the side of the humans and is wearing human body armor and carrying a human gun.
Camouflage.
Yeah, he's wearing modern equipment and camouflage. This is a human's equipment.
Yeah.
And so, but they cut that one out of the movie, I guess.
I like that.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, it looks good. I like that one. And we're gonna wrap NECA up, and we're gonna take a look at Sideshow. And that's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, 1/6 scale figure. Good likeness of the actor, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Comes with the necklace, which is significant to the film if you saw it. Is
1/8 scale.
Is it a 1/8 scale?
That's what it says.
Is that what that says? Oh, so it's a different size.
Yeah, 1/8.
I thought it was a 1/6 scale.
No,
Okay.
1/8.
Well, that explains the price point. This is $138.
Oh, that's a little nice starter point.
So he would be about 8 inches tall then, because 1/6 scale is 12 inches. 1/12 scale is about 6. So this would be about 8 inches then. I had misread that. Thank you. Hot Toys. Bucky Barnes, of course, who is the Winter Soldier, and that's with the new arm from the last film. And there's another piece that's not ready, and that's why it says to be revealed in the box.
Okay.
A ton of hands, his gun, the stand, and again, same. I guess it's a kind of a complaint that I have with the 1/6 and 1/12 scale figures. I would rather have more accessories and less hands. I don't need. He's got 12 hands. He's got those plus his actual fists, the actual hands he's already got, I think. So that'd be 10 to 12 hands. Is that necessary? I don't know. But some people like that.
Yeah,
but
you can pose it.
Yeah, you can pose it with 6 hands and get an extra gun, is what I'm saying. That's just a personal preference for me. But the Hot Toys Bucky Winter Soldier, he's not Winter Soldier anymore, I guess, is $243.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's about average for Hot Toys. But you get your money's worth. Now, this is back to the Star Ace. I guess this is another... oh, no. This is from Harry Potter. Sorry, I was thinking of the Aragorn for some reason. This is Grip Hook 2.0, 1/6 scale from Star Ace. And, of course, he is a dwarf. So he's not that big. $139 for this one from the Harry Potter series.
Okay.
And you see he only comes with a few hands. And he has a sword and a goblet and all of these other accessories.
Why are they showing his feet?
I was wondering that myself. It's like, why are they making it a point to show his shoes?
Does it come off?
Maybe. I mean, you should be able to undress all the one.
Yeah, but I mean, they just like zooming in on his feet.
Make sure you know that he's wearing shoes.
I want a pair. Yay.
And they are going to be selling for Mondo the He-Man, but they have not suggested that they're selling the deluxe one, just the standard edition. I guess if you want the deluxe one that comes with the extra head, you're going to have to go to Mondo.
Okay.
But through Sideshow, you can get this for $160, which is the same amount that Mondo's selling it for, which I like it.
Yeah, you said so.
I do. I like these. 1/6 scale, of course. John Stewart Green Lantern. And it's better. Just speaking from a collector's standpoint, a lot of people don't like the Green Lantern statues. A lot of collectors don't think that when they do a statue that it really comes out very good with Green Lantern for some reason. This one's a lot more dynamic, so maybe this will appeal better.
The color contrast is nice.
Yeah, the color contrast is pretty nice.
With the lime green.
Yeah.
Is he a black character?
Jon Stewart is.
Oh.
There's a lot of Green Lanterns. Green Lantern Corps has like 3,000 members. So DC
he's
can
one
make,
of many.
Yeah, he's one of the Earth Enforcers.
Oh, okay.
For Green Lantern, one of 3 or 4 basic Earth Enforcers.
Mm-hmm.
But Jon Stewart has always been a black character.
Oh, okay.
And of course, the ring manifests items for him to use. So the ring manifested the gun for him in this instance.
What ring?
The ring on his right hand. You can't see it because it's fake.
Okay.
See how it's like a glow right there,
mm-hmm.
and it creates whatever he imagines.
Oh, okay.
And he has a separate head here,
mm-hmm.
so you can change out his portrait. He is $5.95.
Yeah, that's a hefty price.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Megatron. This is the Megatron from the very last film.
I didn't see the last one.
Yeah, you didn't see the last film. But that is the Megatron from the last film.
I like the first one.
Yeah, the first
from
movie.
The first film, the Megatron from the first film.
That
one looks more medieval.
Yeah, he does, but there is a medieval theme to that film.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
And there are knights, there are Transformers knights and things in it, because they were here during the times of King Arthur. And those knights are left over. So they did another retooling on Megatron.
Oh, okay.
I like the first one. I like the old, like, transforms into a little pistol Megatron.
I like the Megatron from the first movie.
Mm-hmm. Galvatron.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the first live action film?
Yeah.
Okay. The first movie, the cartoon movie from like 1987, he became Galvatron.
Yeah. Not that one.
Megatron is $488.
Oh, okay. I would think it'd be a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Is that die-cast?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a stand.
I guess he's staying up on his own.
Yeah.
You don't have a base.
You know what?
Nothing.
I wonder if this is a figure. Because look at the arms.
Yeah, because one of them, the arm is up, and the other one, the arm is down.
Because there's no stand, and he's changed his position somewhat, and then the shield is in a different position in the other photo.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is a figure. It could be. I mean, that sounds about right for like a Hot Toys die-cast figure. They'll charge almost that much. That is Newt Scamander, if I'm pronouncing his name right. I believe he's from Fantastic Beasts. That is a very tiny statue, mixed media.
That looks like that guy that played Stephen Hawking.
Did it? Does it?
That's who he looks like. I don't know. I never saw Fantastic Beasts, but that's who he looks like.
Newt is $100.
That is a nice statue.
This is, look at that likeness in that portrait.
Yeah.
That is a 1/2 scale.
Big.
1/2 scale, so you're talking about 4 feet almost, because he's standing on the sewer, and you see the arm inside the sewer there reaching out.
Yeah, in a little boat.
From Prime One Studios.
So you know that's got a hefty price.
Here's the whole thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Reaching out for the boat. She likes Pennywise.
Yeah, I like that one, but the one where he's crouching down on the coffin.
Yes.
That one was not.
Yeah,
this
we
one
showed
is
that
just
one like
too
a couple
big.
weeks back.
That's too big. 4 feet, and then you got to account for that balloon.
I think. Yeah.
You know, that's too big. If that was smaller, it probably would be better. But I like the one where he's crouching down on the coffin.
You know what though? Prime One Studios makes pretty solid pieces too. I bet you this thing weighs a ton.
They do, because we got a few.
And it'll put you out a pretty penny too.
Yeah.
This statue is $2,000. $2,000. I know. She would love that.
Yeah, but
she would. I know.
Not for no $2,000.
They do take payments.
Yeah, no.
I love saying that. It's true though. I mean, Sideshow will work with you. Sideshow will work with you. This is nice work.
It is. That is really nice. It's a good likeness of him. The outfit.
And the cutout for the stand. The stand is actually the sewer moment, which is a very critical part of the film.
That's nice. I like that.
They did a good job on that.
They did.
This is the Luke Skywalker from Crate, which is a planet in The Last Jedi. So he's on the planet Crate. You can see it on the stand. It had red and white colored salt. The whole planet's coated with it. And that's why the stand looks like that. So this is the Crate edition of Luke Skywalker from Sideshow, featuring him in The Last Jedi. 235. 235. This is Sly Cooper, the third.
Who's that?
I don't know. A video game character.
Oh.
I know nothing about this particular character. I'm sorry. I know somebody would probably be able to tell us what game that is from. Go ahead and put that in the comment section down below for us. Sly Cooper, number 3, is $280. I'd probably be more excited about it if I knew who he was or she was. I can't tell even if it's a male or female because of the way the chest is. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Storm Shadow.
That's cool.
It is, and it's made to look like the and you see the blast effect behind it. This is a copy because I heard somebody else remark this kind of primitive looking in comparison to the other statues of the other G.I. Joe statues that have come out of Sideshow, but it's supposed to look like the artwork from off the original card from the 80s figure, which it absolutely does.
It does. I saw that card.
That is what he looks like, and that's what they wanted to reproduce, and they did a bang-up job, I think. And the stand is good. He's standing on the back of a sinking ATV, and he is $525. And we recently just got a statue. Well, I got a statue because it was a gift from the amazing Miss Lady Pop Hunter, which was the Serpentor statue. If you haven't seen that, it's in our reviews. You can look at our playlists and you'll find it. I'm impressed with the G.I. Joe stuff that comes out of Sideshow.
Yeah. That Serpentor was nice. I like that. I like the characters. I just don't collect them. I don't know them well. I watched the show, but I don't remember,
it well.
Each person. I know some of them, but not all.
But I think they did a great job on this.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty good.
It's $525 for Storm Shadow. Yep. Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum as Jeff Malcolm. I'm getting them mixed up. Ian Malcolm. Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm from the original Jurassic Park, because him lounging in that scene has become like a legendary screen moment. And
do they do memes of him lounging?
I'm sure they do. If they don't, they should.
Yeah.
But they reproduced it in statue form. If you just have...
And pop form.
Yeah. This one's better than the pop.
Yeah.
This one knocks Funko out of the ballpark. So if you really, really have to have a Jeff Goldblum trying to look sexy after being attacked by dinosaurs moment, it will cost you $600.
Oh, wow.
And while we're on Jurassic Park, here is the Rotundra Rex, is what they're calling this. This is when the Tyrannosaurus Rex smashed into the Rotundra in the first film.
Okay.
And this one will put you out $1,350.
He's gonna put you out a pretty penny.
Yes. Well, the JP statues aren't cheap, but you know that's going to wrap it up for Sideshow.
Okay, good.
And we're going to take a look at FUNKO. See what FUNKO announced this week. And starting off, they get some Halloween stuff. And these are a Blizzard exclusive Overwatch Halloween crossover of 2 of their characters. You see one of them is a witch, and the other one is, I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but obviously Mercy is a witch over there. Trick or Sweet!
Yay!
And this was the Wednesday Funko Pop release. It showed up in Australia first, and then it showed up on eBay for like $150. Then it showed up in the Funko shop, so I hope the prices come down a little bit.
I hope so. I was able to.
She actually was able to get it.
And I was surprised it was still available because I was on the computer, so I saw the alert saying Funko Shop, but I honestly didn't click on it. And then David came in and told me, go look. So I looked and I was like, let me see if I can get it. And it was still available.
Yeah, she got it. So I'm happy for her for that, because that means her Care Bear set is still complete.
Yeah. And I love Care Bears.
Yes. Superman. Hot Topic exclusive. Oh, it's his body. This is from Flashpoint, which was a story. It was an alternate reality story in which you remember that the Kents found the craft that crashed in the cornfield or whatever, and they found the baby.
I don't know nothing about no
Well, when he crashed, this couple found him, and they just said, you know, it was in the 40s or whatever. They said, we're just going to keep him.
Oh,
let's just keep him. It's a baby. Who knows, right? We'll just say it's ours. Who cares, right? Because they couldn't conceive. In this reality, the government showed up and said, what did you find? Took the baby and kept him a prisoner and did experiments on him. And then he got freed as an adult. And he's thin like this because he was starving. He was. They tortured him for decades.
That's what happened in Smallville?
Not in Smallville, but the government took him away.
No, I mean, you know, in Smallville, he lived in the little town.
Yeah, that's how he ended up there. That he thought he didn't. He found out when he was older that basically he was adopted because they found him. But yeah, and in Flashpoint, he escaped. He's helped to escape.
Okay. Funko Freddy.
And this is a headquarters exclusive. Funko Freddy, Halloween Freddy. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of cute. Yeah. Harry Potter Advent Calendar with really tiny mini little pop figures that you could punch one out of the
so you get 24?
Yeah, every day you take out another figure and build the diorama. I wonder how many people will actually wait. I'm not sure what the price point is on this. I bet it isn't cheap.
No. But those are like those mystery minis or pint-sized heroes.
Yes, they're going to be small. If that was pop size, then that thing would have to be like 4 by 5.
Yeah.
So I'm sure those are pretty small. Those are going to be like keychain size or smaller. Miami Vice, Crockett and Tubbs, vinyl 2-pack, only at Target. Only at Target. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, some broad shoulders.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to show the shoulder pads in the jacket. And Tubbs should have had a shotgun. And Crockett should have had loafers with no socks and an ankle holster. You slipping, Funko. This is a Pennywise t-shirt combo. T-shirt and a Pennywise in a box.
That looks like the same Pennywise that already came out.
I think they altered some of his coloring.
Is that a regular size pop?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Regular size pop. Not a mini one like they pulled with the t-shirts. But those were kids' shirts, so.
Yeah.
Even though I bet no kid bought one.
Riverdale.
More Riverdale, and this is based on a dream and a dream sequence. I don't watch the show, but it's my understanding there was a dream sequence in which they saw themselves as the original characters might have appeared. So 5 more figures for Riverdale. Riverdale.
Okay.
And a rock candy. Betty rock candy. See, now if it didn't say Betty from Riverdale, and they just saw that rock candy just by herself, you would never know who that was.
No.
Master Roshi for the Dragon Ball Z series, and a lot of people kind of like this one because Master Roshi is a pretty funny character on the show, actually. They ought to make a Master Roshi with a nosebleed. Some of you will get that reference.
Didn't they do that?
A nosebleed?
I know they made a few of him. And then he had a lot going on in a couple. I think he did it. I don't know.
FUNKO did not. You're thinking of Figure Arts by Bandai. SH Figure Arts in Japan only has an exclusive head with a nosebleed.
Okay.
Shiro from Voltron.
What's that above his nose?
A scar on his face.
Oh, is it?
Yes. So Shiro from Voltron, and he glows in the dark. I guess his hand glows.
That's kind of lazy.
Yeah, well, they're making it so that like parts glow now, like the Bigfoot that just the marshmallow glowed, remember?
Yeah.
Sora, Toy Story crossover because he's got a Toy Story hammer from Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weaning myself off of the whole Kingdom Hearts thing because I thought I was done, and then every time you think you're done, they come up with something else. You might as well get it.
You got the one from GameStop. I don't know why you acting.
Oh my God.
I don't know why you acting like that.
I know. Split.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Well, here you go. There's Hedwig, and then there's Beast version when he finally reached his apex of personality crossovers.
I wonder if he's going to play in the part 2.
They should. They should keep everybody as original as possible.
Yeah.
I hate it when they change people out. Aloha Stitch, Pop keychain, and Stranger Things, and this one's going to get hairy. 5 figures that you see there, because they're on it again. A 10-inch supersized Pop.
Demogorgon.
Yep, 10-inch Demogorgon.
Vinyl too.
Tree ornaments.
A Christmas tree?
Yes. Christmas tree ornaments.
That's the
5 stars. Yeah.
They wearing it out, ain't they?
Yeah, of course. They beat Stranger Things with a stick.
Yeah.
And a plushie of something. I don't know what this is. We don't watch the show, so it says super cute plushie. I guess it must be. I don't know what that is, so I'm sure somebody can tell us. And a vinyl 2-pack and 2 TV moments.
And TV moments.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Stranger Things fans will love it.
Yes, hopefully. And here's the official reveal of the trading places.
Yeah, they announced that before.
Yeah, and of course they showed sketches before. Here's the actual Pops. And of course they've got the Santa with the salmon, and that was on the train.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of people have been waiting on this one. And that is Vince Gilligan, another Funko director Pop. And Wonder Woman Funko treats. I think that I'm always harping on these cereals because I think they could do more with it. I think it would have been more interesting if it was red, white, and blue Funko O's because of her costume. I know. And that will do it, folks. That is all she wrote. That is everything from Funko. And anything that you liked?
Nope.
You didn't like that Pennywise statue?
I did, but I mean, I'm not going to get it because I need to be...
I wish I could do that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But is there anything that you saw that you would like? Please go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. Let us know what you found interesting. Sorry about the lighting. Suddenly it started getting dark and it screwed up our lighting. So we're kind of fading away here.
Suddenly it gets dark the same time every day.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. How like it just changes on you. So now it looks like we're being filmed in the 90s.
Yeah.
But please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. Share if you can. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notifications icon if you remember. I hope you do so that you know when other content comes out. Check out our other content. We do a lot more than just roundups. We do unboxings. We do hunts. We do mail calls. We do showcases and a lot of other things. So please do go ahead and check that out. And we will see you again soon.
I shall leave you as you left me, as you left her, marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive, buried alive.